guys, welcome back. I just wanted to do my quick little update video at the 500k. As I had said in the last update, 16 tiles, 4x4. I pretty much built the whole thing now. I'm just trying to get the people to move in, basically, filling it up. I have half of the services and stuff done for this island. That's pretty much how I've been doing it. Just build an island, and then I'll get them to start moving into this first row, and then I'll slowly start filling in the second row too, and just work my way over until it's kind of like that, and then I start the next row. For the service blocks, Henry had asked in the comments, the last one, I have them at 6, 12, and 18, right? The whole block is 23 down, so I split them to be pretty much even increments sort of thing. It's a machine, so if you space it evenly, it should be able to do the whole block, and they seem to deal pretty well with it just being one secluded tile. They're handling their business just on the drive-by, and all is good. The one little extra I did put in was the crematorium and the garbage collection. I put a recycling center on one side and the crematorium on the other, and I did that on the top and the bottom, so there's actually 8 of those per block, right? And that way I don't have any trouble with death waves and all that kind of stuff. The blocks themselves consist of a fire, police, recycling, crematorium, and this time I used the health buildings because I didn't want to use the actual monument. I only wanted to use just the power one and the Eden Garden. I don't really want to screw around with the rest of them. I'm hoping that having schools and stuff and hospitals will make it a little better. I think there's something to breaking it up into islands too, and having the health monument that the ambulances can't get where they need to go, and I think it kind of screws up the map eventually, but I don't know. I'm just trying different things and just seeing how it works out. So I put the health building there. I put a library for each, and then I also did a top and bottom library too. So again, you have your 3, and then there's an extra one per. It doesn't quite hit all these center spots, but I don't know. I think this is going to help a little bit. I don't think it has to be perfect. It's just a little boost to the population again. So the unemployment is, I could put more jobs, but there's a lot open that they just haven't filled in yet. So that should kind of go up and down, but I'm kind of banking on this time, as I had said in a previous video, that at first they just move in senselessly until the unemployment just skyrockets, and then eventually it kind of collapses on itself. So I'm hoping that my initial build this time, because I've built the whole thing, that it should skyrocket that up to well over 800, and I don't know, we'll see how it goes. I never know until I actually get there, right? I haven't done my perfect pathways this time because I figure the way I have it set right now is a pretty good template with how it's all working. And once I peak out on population, then I can kind of go from there to see if I need the more perfect pathway I put in, the less cars on the road, and the more there's 2 separate limits. There's the pedestrian limit, and then there's a car limit, which are 2 separate things. So if I start hitting the car limits and I start putting the perfect pathways, it should level it out to some kind of workable area in between. If you put too many pathways, that will limit out, and if you put too many roads, that will limit out. So I got to try and find some kind of balance in between, or maybe just having them isolated to just one tile might be enough to do the trick and win this whole thing over. My highways are still just exactly as I showed in the last video. It's just one main feed that all has highway access, and it comes straight across here, and each one gets one. They're just moving in, so there's going to be more traffic than there should be, but most of this is running pretty free, especially for how much traffic it's got going. It seems to be running all right. The traffic is at 91 right now. It's a little red here, just with so much going on, but I kind of extended this one too so it could hit from both sides, so they weren't always cutting each other off. And it's a weird looking kind of janky intersection, but it works pretty good too. Aside from that, it's just basically just waiting. I'm just waiting now. I've got it all built, kind of pushed back. These mountains are a little wonky looking, but it'll suffice for now. And I don't know, I'm just trying to see how high I can take this before it limits out. I also have IT office and commercial on every row in between. You can see them better at night, but they're like the blue rows just surround the highway the whole way down. I guess I will do another video when I get to whatever. Hey, baby. When I get to whatever kind of max population I can get to. And until then, if there's any questions or any, yes, baby, just give me 1 second, okay? If there's anything else you guys need, just let me know in the comments. All right. So good luck, have fun, and I hope this helps.